Hello, beautiful people. This is Act of God's Captive into One of the Captive's Diary, episode 46, written by Precious Chinwe-Ukazim Obialor. Now it's time to party. Finally, it was Nnamdi's birthday, and everywhere was packed from the hall to the overflow. In fact, the auditorium was filled up with people. Parents were literally looking for their children in the crowd. Wow. Nnamdi, his wife, was seated on the elevated stage with Uma and Unemeka. Uma was enjoying the activities in the hall, smiling and grinning wide at every performance. Didn't know that her phone has been ringing in a small bag. It was shortly after they marched into the hall with the celebrant, her father, that Josh arrived and started calling her phone, but had no idea her phone was ringing due to the sound system being used in the hall. He called her phone for 10 good times before finding out that she was seated with her parents at the front, but the security is very tight. He can't walk up there, and there was no space in the hall again as all the seats were already occupied. He wondered where those mammoth number of people who crowded that hall came from and who invited them to the party. What a question. Hi, beautiful. I arrived a while ago and I've been calling, but you are not taking your calls. Once you see this text, please call back so we can see because I am going back to Abuja tonight. I've got a mandatory project to defend tomorrow morning, but I couldn't bear to disappoint you again. I had to show up just for you. He sent a text to her, but she didn't get to see the text nor missed calls until after 2 hours, when she brought out her phone to take pictures and videos of her father. Oh my God, she shouted and sent the many missed calls and the text message. I'm so sorry, it's noisy in here. I never knew my phone was ringing. I'm on the stage with mom and dad. Where are you? Can you see me from where you are? Can you come up here? She replied the text, her eyes running through the crowd to see whether she would see him coming, but he was already angry and won't reply the text nor stand up from where he was sitting beside his mother, who had helped to get the space for him to sit at the table with them as a family. Maybe you should have waited to defend your project before coming. Mesoma, his mother, was talking to him, seeing how unsettled he was feeling because of his trip back to Abuja. I just wanted to grace the occasion, even if it's just to say happy birthday to him, then go back. Josh told his mother, trying to see if she or his father can use your influence to help him get up there so he can say happy birthday to Nnamdi. But deep inside his heart, he knew it was Uma he wanted to go up there to see. He knew he could always get his mother to influence his father to grant his request, and he wasn't disappointed because the moment he saw his mother calling his father Pastor Daniel's attention and began to whisper something into his ear, he knew she was talking to him about helping him to get him up there to see Nnamdi before he leaves. He saw his father raising his eyebrow as he replied to his mother. Of course, he knew from the movement of his lips that his father was disapproving his coming down from Abuja for a birthday party that he was not invited, knowing he had a project to defend the next day. So what do you want me to do now? Pastor Daniel was asking Mesoma, his wife. You want me to go up there and tell him that Joshua came down from Abuja for his birthday and want to go back now, but would like to see him before he leaves? Is it as mate or what? I wonder. He added angrily, but she kept calming and begging him until he was pacified. I honestly don't like this kind of embarrassment, he told his wife, and I am sure he called you to tell you his plans of coming for this birthday at the detriment of his career, but you couldn't advise him to stay back and defend his project before coming. He added, and she quickly cut in to defend herself. No, he didn't tell me. He was coming. I was even surprised when I saw his text saying he's around for daddy's birthday. I was not aware, she defended herself. He couldn't call you and he couldn't call me to let us know that he was coming down to Abuja, to Enugu. What sort of nonsense is that? What sort of nonsense? He must answer that question. What if anything had happened to him? Pastor Daniel became angry again, almost raising his voice as he casted an angry look on his son. But his wife started begging him to reduce his voice. I told you that I have observed the way this boy is behaving recently, and I don't like the way he takes laws into his hands and do whatever he likes. But anyways, let's get home first. And it's high time you stop speaking for him or defending him, he told his wife strictly with a lowered voice, while just watched the two of them quietly from where he was sitting. Few minutes later, Pastor Daniel got up from his seat, signaled Josh to follow him as he led him up to the stage to meet Nnamdi. Can you imagine? Well, no problem. We'll know later what Josh wants to go and do at the high table. Whether he actually wants to greet happy birthday or he wants to see Uma. We'll know. Thank you for listening and God bless you. See you in the next episode. Bye.